everyone has been meditating. Yes, very nice, very nice. Honestly, if anyone hasn't meditated at all, I love you, man. I'm so disappointed. What a group it is, Why am I here? I don't know. I have to close my dukaan and go.
No, we need to the another level now. We need to extend.
Oh my God! Now she's my teacher. Sorry, what did your name? Your name was better.
Romila.
Romila. Romila, I will keep you in mind, and I will make sure you move a step forward before I leave this place. Guarantee. And Amma, what's your name?
Seshu.
Seshu. Seshu, you will also get the satisfaction that you are here and you are not left behind. You're traveling with us. Huh? But make sure you have my eye contact. If you hide behind Romila, I can't do
it.
Romila, what can I do behind that? Yeah. If you are there in front of me, I'll remember you. Otherwise, these people will take over. They have to go according to their agenda otherwise, right? Amma, over to you now. Let's get to the pit. Yeah.
Good evening, Masters. Thank you all. Thank you so much for coming here today. And first of all, we're thankful to the universe for bringing Saroja ma'am here. We are very grateful and fortunate. Very grateful and fortunate that she's here and we are blessed. And today we are here to hear her wisdom. Just a brief intro on Madam and what she has been doing, her amazing journey. Again, this version of what I'm reading is very short. There is a lot more she has done and amazing things she has already achieved. So, Dr. Saroja Gunapalli ma'am, she is commonly known as Amma. She is the visionary behind Beyond Your Mind Foundation. You had heard about it. Beyond Your Mind Foundation is a global platform. It primarily focuses on holistic wisdom to people of all ages. It includes children and everyone. And the core, four core pillars for this organization are awareness, forgiveness, gratitude, and surrenderness. The most important pillars, what we all have to remember by the end of this session, there will be a quiz. So please remember. And Saroja ma'am's contributions are amazing. She's also an award winner speaker. She's a self-empowered coach and author of Red Rose and the founder of multiple platforms that include Crystal Children's Corner Academy and Saroja's self-empowerment platform, holistic living and awareness counseling program. Under the Beyond Your BYM or Beyond Your Mind umbrella, there are many, many more programs which are running continuously throughout the year. There are at least 9 Zoom sessions, meditation sessions happening on every single day in 3 different languages, in English, Telugu, and Hindi. And she has been awarded for all her amazing work. She has been awarded an honorary doctorate in 2025 for the humanitarian leadership and community well-being. And she also received Multicultural Award for Excellence from the Australian government in recognition for her meritorious service to the community. And she has also received the title Brahman Vidhan Mani at Spiritual Conference, which is the Jana Mahachakram in Karta in 2019. That is the highest, I think, Patriji has honored anyone on the stage in 2019. When she serves as a chairperson for the International Conference on Integrating Spirituality and Holistic Living in Organizational Leadership in 2015 in Chicago. So she stood and spoke on the same platform as Swami Vivekananda did when he came the first time. The big round of applause for that. And she has also been offered to be the Professor of Spiritual Science by the Vedic Wellness University in 2020. And beyond that, like in the last 20 years, she has conducted over 500 spiritual workshops and sessions, not in Australia, but around the world. The topics include happiness, most importantly, law of attraction, transforming negative emotions, spiritual parenting, finding life purpose, and many, many more self-empowerment themes. And she conducts a workshop which is very popular called Inner Child Wisdom Practical Workshop. That is for hundreds of participants that runs throughout the year. And with the support of more than 300 global volunteers across 23 countries, she works on at least 16 projects at any given point of time. And I would say she has also conducted 10 annual retreats on self-reflection, and where there are like hundreds of participants, and this happens globally. So a big round of applause to Sarojana. We are very grateful and blessed to have you here. Thank you so much, ma'am. We are looking forward to it.
It's a great honor to get those words from that beautiful soul, Bharti. I have only seen her and really got to know her in the last 48 hours, but the amount of wisdom, the representation of self-realization I can see in that girl, though she's very young compared to my age, but it really makes my heart fill with happiness, Bharti, every minute that I spent with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Miss Anil sir, who very particularly invited me here, but destiny, we never know. Bharti madam was supposed to take care of me, and Anil sir called this morning from Hyderabad, and he was saying how much I aspired to be with you, Amma, but I didn't have the opportunity. But that's okay. Anil sir and I have met many times astrally. And of course, in due course, we'll meet physically too.
You're coming again, ma'am.
Yes, yes, yes. Now I have multiple reasons. But more than that, to every person who is here and who wanted to be here, whose intention is here, my humble gratitude to each one of you. It's such a beautiful community. This community here in your DC, very pure, innocent souls. Everyone I speak to feel like I'm talking to a child. Being child is good. Being child is very good. Being child is very noble. Now everyone is trying to be childlike, which is so difficult, so difficult. Yes. So before I start, yeah, please join me. So before I start, I would like Bharti to play this video for 9 minutes. And Bharti, I'm going to ask you to stop it. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir. Srini, sir. So I would like to start my session with this video. It gives you a little bit.
Is the magic of life itself. Our mission is to help you peel away those layers to discover the happiness and inner peace that is already your true nature. DYM is a global community platform dedicated to helping fellow beings connect with their real self. Through the science of meditation and breath energy, we teach you to live every moment with complete awareness. Our vision is to build a community of individuals who believe in themselves, fostering a miraculous way of thinking that aids in the overall growth of humanity. The foundation was inaugurated in 2019 under the divine guidance of Brahmarshi Patriji. It was founded by Saroja Gullapalli, an engineer and former corporate professional from Melbourne, Australia. Saroja Madam is an award-winning motivational speaker, holistic counselor, and author who has dedicated over 15 years to community service. Her meritorious work has been recognized by the Australian government and spiritual congregations alike, and she has inspired thousands across the globe to reach within. As you can see here, BYM offers a wide spectrum of specialized programs, from Navodaya for Children in Care and the Crystal Children Corner Academy to Saheli for women and Mitra for men. We provide spiritual guidance for families through spiritual parenting, support for the neurodiverse community through the Sixth Sense generation, and daily guided meditations for all. The most important thing to know is that every single one of these services is offered completely free of charge. Our programs are inclusive and available for all age groups, from our Little Buddha in meditation to our senior masters sharing their wisdom. The motto of our foundation is Growth through Service, and we invite you to grow with us. Let's take a closer look and explore each of these free services now. In a world of conventional academics, there's a place where education meets the soul. Welcome to the Crystal Children Corner Academy, an online Gurukul for children aged 5 to 17, the School of Holistic Wisdom for Children. The brainchild of our beloved Saroja Madam, CCC's mission is to help every child realize their divine nature and unlock their true potential. We believe every child is a precious gem, and our curriculum is tailored to polish that inner light through 3 dedicated groups. Moonstone, just like the stone of new beginnings, These classes ages 5 to 9 focus on curiosity and a natural wonder of a child's spirit. Amethyst representing clarity and calm. The Amethyst group ages 10 to 13 guides students toward inner peace and the ability to stay centered amidst life's daily stresses. Jasper, known for strength and grounding. Our Jasper teens ages 14 to 17 build the spiritual foundation and spiritual stamina needed to step into adulthood as conscious, confident leaders. Under the guidance of Saroja Madam, 70 trained volunteers serve as teachers across Telugu and English zones worldwide. Our classrooms are organized into 4 dedicated zones to better serve our global community. Our English Zone 1 classrooms cater specifically to the Asia Pacific and Gulf regions, while English Zone 2 covers the US, Canada, and Europe. For those seeking instruction in regional languages, we offer specialized Hindi and Telugu Zone classrooms. We go beyond the books because true intelligence isn't just about what you know, it's about how you live. We teach emotional intelligence, giving children the tools to navigate their feelings with grace. We nurture self love, helping them build a foundation of worth that no external challenge can shake. Most importantly, we share the wisdom of the body, mind, soul, and spirit. Our students gain a spiritual GPS. They learn to listen to their intuition, master their thoughts, and stay grounded in their divine nature, no matter how fast the world around them is changing. To ground these values in daily life, we teach yoga and meditation. These aren't just exercises, they're the keys to a calm mind and a healthy body. The learning never stops. Our CCC summer classes are a vibrant fusion of holistic knowledge sharing and interactive activities. For 2 immersive weeks, children engage in daily sessions that integrate the physical and the spiritual, including yoga and asanas to build strength from the inside out. All of these efforts and breakthroughs culminate in Anand Dalhari, our grand graduation day ceremony. This is more than a ceremony. It is a moment we celebrate our students as they step forward as conscious masters, ready to guide and inspire others. Let's listen to Crystal Children Corner theme song. Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. Have you heard of the magic that is you? Have you heard of a shining light which is in you? Have you heard of the magic that is you? Have you heard of a shining light which is in you? Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. Great initiative from beyond your mind. Holistic Wisdom School, one of its kind. Great initiative from beyond your mind. Holistic Wisdom School, one of its kind. Let's go beyond our logic and let's explore the magic. Let's go beyond our logic, hey, and explore the magic. It's Crystal Children Corner. It's Crystal Children Corner. It's Crystal Children Corner. It's Crystal Children Corner. Hello, friends, you know what is right. There our life can turn crystal bright. Gather your friends from far and wide. Join the Crystal Children Corner. Right. Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. It's Crystal Children Corner, it's Crystal Children Corner. 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 In BYM Crystal Children Corner program, dedicated adult mentors nurture the holistic growth of children, teaching them emotional intelligence and inner self-awareness. But the journey doesn't stop at learning. Guided by their own growth, these children transition from students to leaders. Welcome to the world of Little Buddha, a one-of-a-kind initiative from the BYM platform. What makes Little Buddha special? Our sessions are led by children, for children. Our young leaders who are trained in the Crystal Children program guide daily meditations for other children. We are so proud of our Crystal children who have already started doing service to humanity at such an early age. This program is offered in English and Telugu languages. Whether joining us live on Zoom or in person, we provide a safe space for kids to connect with their inner peace. Join the program. Empower your child to become a little Buddha today. At BYM, we believe every child deserves the key to unlock reservoir of strength and peace. Navodaya, our global initiative providing spiritual guidance and holistic wisdom to children in orphanages, juvenile homes, and specialized care. Through simple meditation and mindfulness, we empower these young souls to build lifelong resilience and self-confidence and navigate life's challenges with calm and resilience. It's not just about silence, it's about discovery. Join us in lighting the spark of divinity in every heart. At BYM, we believe every child deserves the key to unlock it. Are you ready to begin the journey back to yourself? Welcome to Pragya. In such
Thank you so much. Masters, the reason I played this video for 9 minutes or 9.5 minutes, it's very required in this room for this information and knowledge to pass through. As I always say, BYM Foundation is all about preparing this crystal generation. Out of the many projects that we do, more than 16 projects, 4 of the projects are aimed at this crystal generation of children. Why? Because as most of you know that Earth is going through a time of ascension. If you haven't heard the word ascension, ascension means raising of our frequency. Why do we have to raise frequency? We don't have to raise frequency, masters, but the earth on which we are living on, we have to live in sync with that. Anything we don't live in sync with gets faded away. Thank you, Ma. So, when we started this Beyond Your Mind Foundation, we had no idea that we had to do something about this crystal generation. That's what this generation is called, masters. All the children who are coming onto this earth since 2000, they're all crystal generation. As I said the other day, why crystal? What is so important about this word crystal? Let's know a little bit more and then get into the topic the way we want to progress today. If you know how a crystal operates, many spiritual masters, they all have their own crystals. Like how our children like to have pets. We have our pet, we grow with the pet. And the pet understands you very well as much as you do the pet. When somebody stranger comes, the pet can't understand the vibration of the stranger, but the pet understands yours. Because that's the programming that has been happening ever since that little pet has entered into your life and vice versa. Crystal is exactly, it works on the same principle, but much more. Crystal is a stone which is self-vibrating, masters. Everything else needs energy to vibrate, but crystal, for example, a quartz or amethyst or any crystal to that matter has got its own frequency. So when we bring a crystal to us very early on, fresh from the ground, and you keep it with us when you start meditating or start a practice of self-realization, inner journey, you're slowly programming that crystal according to your frequency. When you meditate, the way you go up and down, the crystal slowly gets used to that and programs accordingly. Why? A day comes when your energy is not at its peak. You're not functioning at your max. We all have dips. And that's when this crystal gives you all that energy that you need when you need the most. That is the principle of crystal masters. Every great spiritual masters, they keep crystals. They program the crystal and they keep it. You just name them. Everyone will have one. But it's the art of understanding it and programming it. So why do we call this generation crystal generation? This generation, the crystal generation that's come onto this earth post 2000, they've all come to help us. They've all come to help us how to tune ourselves to the changing frequency of this earth. On our own, we will struggle, we are struggling. But the task that has been given to this bunch of souls who are coming now onto this plane, they are way, way, way advanced. They are here to help us, but they are like crystals. You need to program them. You need to program them when time comes so that they can hold your hand and take you forward. And this information was given to me in my meditation, asking me to open an academy for children. I have nothing to do with schools and academies. I'm an engineer by profession, as you know. And when I was asked to open this academy, I was really shocked, masters. I had no clue what to do. But the more information I got about this crystal generation, I realized that this universe has given me such a great responsibility, which I'm very happy to really take it over because things are starting to make sense. People who are very much tuned to themselves, they know how the vibrations are moving on the earth, how your body is changing every second. And that is when this task was entrusted. Not only to me, there are many people who can, if they can live in sync with their soul, they all are getting messages in different form, masters. And the one message that I got was to look after this crystal generation and to especially open this academy for children, to give them that knowledge that no schools are giving. The schools are only giving physical information, masters. That is not holistic information. As one of the slides showed there, holistic means knowledge of body, knowledge of mind, knowledge of soul, and knowledge of spirit. You might say, what's the difference between soul and spirit? Spirit is that universal consciousness. In Sanskrit, we call it Mula Chaitanya. That is the spirit, the river of consciousness. Soul is a droplet from that river of consciousness that we all have come as a droplet and we have become an individual soul. We need to understand that. We need to make sure that each one, including our next generation, they understand their capability, their divinity, what they are. If not, we are generating another helpless generation like us, a true copy of who we are. If we are very proud of who we are, the way we live, nothing wrong. But if that question is coming into your mind that this is not the way to live, and if you are thinking already that a change needs to be brought, then all the more required that we get tuned to who we are and make every effort to make sure we look after this crystal generation. Because when the time comes, these will be the generation that will bring us out of our misery, of our untuned nature. Already people are noting. We all are realizing that we have got gurus in our house in the form of children. Some people are not really seeing it, but they are believing. It's only a matter of time, masters. Every child in every family is a guru, is a master. Need not be your child alone. Even the child in next door is still a guru. But you have to be in sync with yourself to observe what is happening. And hence this Crystal Children Corner Academy to program them, like how we program the crystals. Because when the time comes, these generations should know what is emotional intelligence. Nobody teaches what is emotional intelligence. Children are breaking down. I do a lot of counseling, masters. I go to universities and counsel. And the way the suicide rate is going up, especially in youngsters, is appalling, is shocking. Sometimes I just look at their reasons. Because when they come for counseling, they also tell me the reason. Amma, if you can't see me, come forward. Bring your chair forward. Because, because we're such a small group of people. So it really makes me feel, my heart pains. Why it is that such small issues are becoming unbearable for these children? And the answer is, we are teaching physics, we are teaching chemistry, we are teaching maths, we are teaching geography. We are teaching about everything that these five senses can touch, feel, see. But there is so much more that these five sensory organs cannot feel, touch, or perceive. And that's what we are. But we are teaching nothing to the children. So when time comes, they don't know what is anger. When the time comes, they don't know what is hatred. They can feel it, but they don't know what to do with that energy. And that is a very powerful energy. That energy can transform, transmute, it can take you to another plane, provided you know how to handle that. The elders also don't know how to handle our emotions. What can we teach the children? So these messages were given directly about emotional intelligence, to teach about anger, to teach about gratitude, to teach about forgiveness. It was like the whole syllabus was given to me and all my job was okay. Now I sit down and look at these topics and what can I think about it? So overnight the syllabus was made, masters. And what came out in the span of 3 weeks, 3 weeks only, phenomenal. I never thought I'm only one person. What can I do? I knew masters have entrusted this job to me, then they will bring the support. I always believed. So in 2019, when I had this vision, I sat down, sat in meditation, asked for more questions, came out of meditation, started writing notes. And then I saw there was a whole syllabus in front of me. A syllabus that would not only teach me body language, each one would say, what is there to learn about body language? What we learn in school is not really about body. It is about outer environment we are learning. What is outer, what is inner? That's what we will talk today. We all want to go one step forward, right? First of all, let's understand what is our environment. What is outer environment? What is inner environment? What are we emphasizing on? What are we leaving it out? So what is happening, masters? When we come onto this plane means Mother Earth plane. We have an inner atmosphere. There is a whole Brahmand, a cosmos here. And there is a whole cosmos outside. But whatever conditioning, society, family, education system we are living on, the focus is completely on the outer environment. So all we are interested is soil, physics, Newton's law. Nothing wrong, you should learn. But all we are learning is outer environment. Not one person in our school tells us what is happening in your inner environment. So what does life mean? Life is an interaction with outer and inner environment. So we are losing one important part of our interaction. We are becoming experts in interaction with outer environment and we think we know everything. And that has become the basis of our education system. As a result, even our children, including us, we don't know how to treat our body, how to understand our body, because nobody teaches in the school how to treat your body. They will tell you, you have 2 hands, 2 legs, you've got organs, anything that we can see, they will tell you everything. But we are more than that, masters. We are more than that. There is so much unspoken language, there is so much unspoken energy that is running constantly in this little 5 feet, 6 feet cosmos. Nobody teaches us, we don't understand, and as a result, when time comes, we break down. We break down, we go to pieces, and then if we are lucky, and if we have listened to our inner calling, we all come together, birds of same feather flock together, whichever way we flock together, that is when we open our eyes and realize, how have we lived? What have we learned? Absolutely nothing. We know so much about everything outside these 5 feet. But inside this 5 feet, what is happening, or 6 feet, what is happening? Zip. Absolutely zip, masters. So we started this holistic wisdom. As we are teaching the children, we are reinforcing that for ourselves. We ourselves don't know. So we are starting like parents. When you become parents for the first time, you're also learning along with your child, isn't it? Nobody teaches you how to parent. Even breastfeeding is an art that you don't know. Mother learns for the first time after baby comes out. And even that's a struggle for the first 1 or 2 weeks. So there is no guidebook, masters. There is no handbook which tells you how to parent. And that's why when we started spiritual parenting classes, why did we start? Again, masters. That's a different story. I don't want to take that story today. But in dinner time, if you have any questions about anything, including spiritual parenting, why you started, what's happening, please feel free to come. Because I want to keep this conversation on a track so that when you leave this room, you feel that Yes, I have learned something, or there's nothing to learn. We are all great masters, but at least I've brought some change into my life when we walk out of this room. That is my main mission of this couple of hours interaction with you people. So when we were talking about child, why today I showed is because that is not the story of children alone, it's our story too. So when we are talking about holistic wisdom, we are saying it's the wisdom of body. But what is there to learn about body? There's so much to learn about body. Madam, I am coming to spirituality, and everywhere in spirituality they are saying body is tucha. Tucha means very low, nimna. Even though we are reading big books, they are saying don't get attached to the body. Don't. That is the problem. Immediately people start giving us PhD level knowledge. Someone from lower KG, we have to do upper KG, we have to understand why they are calling the body tucha. Nobody. Tucha is a Sanskrit term. When something is very lowly, somebody has termed this body as lowly. And everyone will come and talk the same language, Don't get entangled into your body. You are a soul. Yes, you are a soul. But without this body, we won't be sitting here today talking things that we are talking. The soul came onto this plane only for experiences. If you haven't heard this before, I'm sure every one of you. And experiences are only possible through this body. Body is a devalaya. Body is a temple. If you want to put cream, powder, do it, man. Do whatever you want, nothing wrong. If any spiritual person is saying, don't waste time spending time on your body, wrong answer. Body is everything. For this body, you waited in queue. Your soul waited in queue to take up this body. You think you get the body like that? Free on the market? No. Especially at this time. What do I mean at this time? This is a time of Yuga Marpidi. I'm going to give in every language so that whatever impact it leaves on you, I want. In Telugu, it is called Yuga Marpidi Samayamo. Yuga, we all know yugas, right? Era. This is the era transition time that is going on this plane of Earth. Anytime when the transition happens, we all know the names of yugas because we have all learned our scriptures and stuff. Our scripture is not a religion. Our scripture is knowledge of this cosmos. So if someone is talking from Vedas, oh, I'm not Hindu, madam, I don't like. This is not about Hinduism, Christianity, Allah or anything. Everyone, knowledge is the same. Knowledge is divine. It's not divine, but it is divine. So, because I remember Brahmananda in one of the movies. Sorry, I'm a movie fan. So all my sessions go by movie knowledge. Movies teach you a lot. I learned so much from Matrix. Matrix 1, 2, 3 is the essence of spirituality. So don't leave anything. Any means that can teach you of who you are, then by all means, go for it. So this is a Yuga Marpidi time, transition of yugas. What happens in transition of yuga? If you understand, madam, even if you haven't meditated, this knowledge is very easy. First you take it, then we will talk. You are in par or ahead of us. So don't feel like I don't know meditation. Yeah. I just want to make sure we are all going on the same plane. I don't want to leave behind anyone. So, first of all, we need to understand what is happening because we are taking for granted another day, another evening, again the same boring story. It's not a boring story, it's a very interesting story that is happening. Provided you know what the story is, provided you understand what the story is, that is when your eyes will become bright. What, like a child. That's what children do. You tell them something, so, really. For us, that curiosity died long time back. Okay. So what? Okay. Yeah. This is our language. Just for this 2-hour session, can we become childlike?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
For everything that comes to us, so please, masters, if there is something really,
Especially since our own children are not here to judge us.
it's okay to judge, madam. We are always judging them for a change. Let them judge us now. Yeah, poor thing. Let's see what feels like on the other side of the coin. But if something, touches you, please, for my sake, say, wow, really? You would have made my evening. That is how we should live. That is the way to live. Anything, Yesterday, some madam brought me beautiful red roses. I was like, oh. And then somebody said, you haven't seen red roses before. I got this reply. Emma, ఎర్రగులాబీ ఎప్పుడు చూడలేదా? అయ్యో రామా. I'm so excited for these red roses. Please, don't take a needle and put it in this balloon. I want more air. Don't take my air. This is how we are. If somebody is too excited, putuk. For at least today, let's not keep our pins aside and let's really inflate our balloons. Let's live like childlike. Then we will know what it is to live life on earth. It is amazing, 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 masters. People say I'm sick, but people who are spending time with me are rolling in laughter. Bharti madam, we have become childlike. Since morning, we are laughing, we are rolling in laughter, we are talking. That is how we should live. Don't waste any single minute, because the time you are in will not come again. Now, let me tell you what is that. Madam only talks like, in Jyotir Lakshmi, she shows little, but she doesn't like you are talking. So let's not become all joke. I want you guys to laugh. It's not a serious session. That's why I want you to laugh. Our lives are not serious. Our lives are beautiful. So let's be beautiful, right? Okay. So what is happening here? Every time when the yuga changes, when from Satya Yuga it went to Treta Yuga, that was a yuga transition. From Treta to Dwapara, yuga transition time. From Dwapara to Kali, yuga transition time. Otherwise, the yuga is almost stable. But when the transition time comes, the energy fluctuates very badly, very badly. And that is a very, very, you cannot expect, no expectations will work. Things will be very erratic at that time. What happens? The energy on the earth really starts climbing up. And you are at a stable energy, you're running at your own normal frequency, but people who are in tune with the earth, they will start feeling. Your frequency, you will try to match it, but there will be so much restlessness. People who are in tune with the nature will always feel what is happening. They'll start becoming very restless. And I know people, even here in this room, people are going through that. So I'm not going to name, but those people who I'm talking, they understand what I mean. Why is it happening? Is because this is the transition time. Earth starts ascending. It starts ascending in frequency. What is frequency? We're talking big terminologies, but I want you people to understand. We all talk this jargon all the time, but then we go out and say, what is frequency? What has got that to do with me? So as we talk, let's also talk a little bit about frequencies and we move. Because this is not somebody's story. This is yours and my story. If we are not interested, then who will be interested? That's why our lives are like that. We are not interested. I don't want to know, madam. It is too boring. I can't see it. I don't want to know. You can't see gravity also. But you believe now gravity is there. If you don't believe, whether you believe or don't believe, you will fall on the earth only. You will not fly up in the sky, right? So I can't see gravity, but still I have to believe. Because scientists are very, very big spiritual masters. You know what they do? They don't fight with reality. They understand the reality and then try to work within those parameters. That is how we should live. What Newton did? Newton did not say, I don't believe in gravity. That is all bullshit. He never said that. He realized, he did experiment, he understood. These are the principles of the earth. Then, after having known what is gravity, he talked about it. And now all the engineers are coming up with developments and technology within the framework of the gravity. No, madam, I don't believe in gravity. Don't believe. But your car is not going to fly. It is only going to go on the ground because ground has a gravity. Why I tell this basic example is, that is how our life is. This microcosmos or macrocosmos. Cosmos means almost a whole Brahmanda. There is one whole Brahmand inside. We don't know anything. Why? Because we don't believe this Brahmand. People have cut and done anatomy and said, you got 2 lungs, you got 1 heart, you got this, you got that, nothing more than that. So there is nothing more to know. But that you're seeing with your 5 sensory organs. Your 5 sensory organs has a limitation of bandwidth and frequency. See, when they were trying to come up with all this kind of energy waves, they started slowly doing. Infrared, all this was not explored first. It was only within the visible spectrum, what you can see. With Goyer or Roy Virji, whichever way you talk about the 7 colors of the spectrum, only that what people knew. But then As science developed, how would science develop? Science first accepts what are the limitation and rules of this earth and then works through it. And then slowly scientists started telling, though we can't see, the energy band is much more than the visible spectrum. Then came the invisible spectrum. That's how X-rays, gamma rays, alpha rays, infrared rays, all these have come. And now we happily enjoy microwave, but we don't want to know about energy. Are we using microwave?
Yes.
Isn't it? We can't see it, right? But because you are able to use it and happily cook your food, now you are believing it, right? A day will come, you will believe everything that you have, but we have to wait. Because science cannot develop to the same extent as spirituality develops. Why? Because spirituality is your solo journey. Very easy. You shut yourself and you can go within as much as you want and find to the nth level what it is. To convince this whole world takes time. Everyone has to come up to the same speed, which is difficult. So what I'm trying to say is, this body that we know, we don't know how to make proper use of it. The one most important thing that we have forgotten when we deal with the body is this 5 sensory organs. These 5 sensory organs we understand, but we do not understand it completely, masters. Why we have these 5 sensory organs? First question with why. I'm always asking people, if your friend comes and says, oh, do this, man, this is very good. Immediately take out from the pocket, why? Always keep handy why. That's why children are always curious. They're always so enthusiastic about everything because they want to know. No more. We don't. Either we take others' answers because we are lazy, we don't want to find out, we are half dead. Without dead, we are dead. Really, masters. That is how we live, our body language. Look at everyone's body language, not yours, Jenna. We feel like zombies. Why? Why ask one question? That question should come. Why do I have to live like a zombie? Am I a zombie? We see a zombie in the movie and we say, hey, look at that, we laugh. We don't laugh at our own self. Why? Let's not live like zombies, masters. I'll tell you why we are living like zombies. Because we don't understand our life, we don't understand our body. What is such a big thing to know about body? Let's talk about this soul. Amma, you believe soul, na? Okay, because we have all to start from some common ground, na? That's fine. Yeah. No, it wasn't a criticism. I laugh and I smile, but I always want to take everyone along with me. That's why this question. So we all are on path that we do have a soul. If anyone has a question, please raise hand because I'm moving forward and I want to take you all along with me. I don't want even one person. Yes, Amma.
You stopped at the point wherein, the body, to get the body for the soul, it's difficult at this point of the transition.
I'm so happy somebody remembers. I was going to come back, but I will be taking sidetracks because that is how I give knowledge. So when I'm in a topic, I also try to cover as much as I can because my main purpose is when I leave this room, I have spread so many seeds that is enough for you people to go and start exploring. But you don't forget your question, right? You keep it. And similarly, as I'm talking, if your questions are coming up, save it, right? I really love it. Somebody is keeping track. Very nice. Thank you. So to explain that, what is happening between the yugas, I need to explain this. Otherwise, that answer won't be clear. So first of all, we need to understand what is this energy ascension. Ascension means when you climb up the step, we say ascending, right? When we go down, we say descending. It's simple terminology. So what is ascending? Ascending means something is going up. What is going up? Something that we cannot see. And something that we cannot see in this creation, we all need to understand that everything is a manifestation of energy. Your salwar kurta, your hair, your earrings, these flowers, my strepsils, this pyramid, my computer, everything is pure energy vibrating at different frequencies. Everything, if it vibrates at different frequency, it shows itself in different form. Why is it showing in different form? Because of the frequency it's vibrating. Now, just for those people who have forgot their primary school physics, what is vibration, what is frequency, just a very quick touch, because long time we have read this. In this creation, there is nothing like straight line. Nothing happens in straight line, masters. Even time is not a straight line. We think time is linear. Time is not linear. But if I start that subject, I'll be here till tomorrow night. So I won't touch space and time. But Amma, if you still call me next year, I will cover space and time. See, I'm throwing weight. There is a separate fact going
You
on.
will be surprised after this thing. I'm going to show my agenda, what I'm planning in a women's forum, what topics I want to cover.
Oh,
Unbelievable. I will show you every one of you what was my priority things as I am working in American Telugu Association organization as a women's forum chair. And you are going to be amazed. The topics which I choose, what she man is talking now.
so that is what is called in tune. This is what is in tune. Why? Because when you try to connect to a person, that is what this I'm trying to come. How are we aligned? How are we aligned? I'll tell you how alignment happens. Each one of you can do this technique. It is not difficult. So I have to teach you this. I'm not some great master bringing wisdom from the top. This is basic 101 of human being. That also we don't know. We don't know how to operate this 5 feet body. I say 5 feet because I'm 5 feet. You can say 6 feet, 7 feet, whatever it is. We don't know what is going on within. That is why I have to tell you this basic thing. Everything in this creation is a manifestation of energy. So I said I will touch a little bit on what's energy. Nothing in this creation goes in straight line. It doesn't. Even space doesn't go in straight line. But when we see a small spectrum of anything, see, if I have a big circle and if I cut a small segment of a circle, that will be a straight line. But when we are looking at the small segment, we don't know the bigger picture is a circle. We are only looking at the small segment, saying it's a straight line, it's a straight line. Everything is nothing is a straight line on this in this plane. Everything is not even a circle, elliptical. Do you know what is an ellipse? Circle means this. Ellipse means this. This is how everything progresses in this plane. Too much information. But I have to give. You people are ready for this information. I'm not going to go more than that. Save it in one of the subconscious mind pocket. Information will flow to you. Just keep this word with you. Right? But what I'm trying to tell you is nothing is a straight line. What is it? If information has to travel, there are a lot of engineers, communication, physics, they will know information cannot travel in a straight line. Information has to travel in waves. Exactly. If a radio program is going on, the information is not coming straight line. It's coming in waves. TV, waves. Microwave, waves. Satellite communication, waves. Everything only travels in waves. So when something is going in waves, it goes up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down. That going up and down, if I take 1 minute, now I'm telling basic science, it is because we are basic science here. If you don't understand this, you don't know who you are. A span of 1 minute. This is 1 minute. This energy that goes up and down, how many times it goes up and down determines the vibration, determines the frequency of that wave. If my wave is going 100 times up and 100 times down in this 1 minute, for example, I will say my vibration is 100. Everyone's vibration need not be like that. Yes, madam? There could be some people in that 1 minute span, their vibration is going 200 times up and down. That is what is vibration and its frequency. Vibration means going up and down. The number that I counted is the frequency. Remember this, it's not a major science. Remember, it is your science. So everyone in this, when you go in satsanga, everyone will talk, madam, today my vibration is going very up. What does that mean? This is what it means. That your wave is going up and down much more than it used to go in that span of time. Now, why do I have to tell you? You see this computer? It's a pure gross body. Gross means dense. Very dense, na? Very dense. The more the material becomes dense, the more slowly it will go up and down. That means the frequency will be very low. All this gross, dense material, their vibration frequency is very low. That is why you're seeing it in this form. And we all call it as things. So these things, they are very low frequency. Very low frequency. Now, I'm slowly increasing your knowledge. Now, let's move a little bit further. emotions. Suddenly that madam came into the room and looked at me like that. Abba, something happened. What happened? She didn't even touch me. What happened here? From there, what did she do? My emotions. Emotions are very subtle. Subtle means the vibrations are increasing. These are the terminology. Gross means low frequency. Subtle means high frequency. In Sanskrit, Stula, Sukshma. These are the words. These are from Vedas. I'm not making it up. Stula means, Stula Sharira means in our language, Stula means, Stula Sharira means very fat. That is not what it means. It means that it's very dense. That means the frequency is very low. But as your frequency keeps increasing, the transmission is quicker. Radio waves, they have transmission frequency, but TV waves are more vibrating than radio waves. So the more the frequency keeps going, it can go further. It can transmit more information. It is pure physics we are talking about. So now,
the emotional body is not in the inside, it's on the outside.
no better, it's inside out.
The emotional body?
Yes, everything is inside. We are coming to that.
Well, I'm thinking from the aura perspective.
No, everything is inside. That's why I'm saying this is a whole Brahmand. This is a whole cosmos. We need to understand so much about it because everything is inside. We don't know. We don't know what is happening. Why that madam looked like that and it went like a dagger? We don't understand. We need to know because that's the energy. Because emotion and energy are very, very, very subtler. Subtler means they are very fine. So they are vibrating at a very high frequency. They travel very quickly. For this mic to go to Bharti madam, I have to get up, go, take it and give it to, because very low vibration. It cannot move on its own because it's becoming denser and denser. For emotions, nobody needs to carry my emotion and take it else because it's a very high vibration. The only examples I gave, in between these two, there is another one, our thoughts. Our thoughts, they are high energy field, more than these things, but less than emotions. So when you start charting everything on these vibrations, all these things that we are seeing, they're very gross. They are like lowest frequency, they have taken a form, and hence they are all taken a shape. The mind and thoughts you can't see. Things that are vibrating at higher frequency are beyond our 5 sensory organ capacity. That is why you can't see thoughts, because it is beyond your 5 sensory organs perception. So what is within our 5 sensory organ perception? Everything that has a low frequency, house, table, body, these are all very low frequency. Why then, madam, why am I taking such a gross body? If it's so low, why I need that? Your soul is vibrating at a very high frequency, very high frequency. It is higher than your thoughts. It's higher than your emotions. It is higher than a lot of your soul feelings that you have in your body. When you leave this body, then you are totally in that soul format. You are like, you know that bee buzzes? Like that. If you see great masters, you may not have seen them, but if you read their books, when they come to visit you, you can't see their form. They won't be able to really stay still. You know that Yoda in Star Wars, how we will be fluctuating? Yeah. They're all great spiritual masters who take those movies. Literally, they'll be like that. Their image will be buzzing because very high frequency. They can't stand still. To stand still, we have to bring down the frequency. And that's what this is all, bringing down the frequency. Why do we have to bring down the frequency? To understand that, where you are, this all background information is important because this is us. Now the soul, the only purpose for soul is what? Experience. The whole journey of soul is to get experience, get more experience, more. That is all the purpose of soul is experience. Like I said yesterday, if you're going in a supersonic train, okay, Japan, bullet train, dun, 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 dun. You look out of the window, you can't see, capture anything. It's going so speed. You can't see anything, no experience, zero. To understand what is going on, the speed has to reduce. If you want to see what's happening outside, you have to reduce the speed. High vibration, the supersonic train is going at a very high speed. You can't see anything. So if you bring the speed down, in my days, there used to be Janta Express from Delhi to Madras. Very slowly, every station it is on. And we all used to say, oh, look outside, so beautiful fields. In supersonic train, you can't do like that, oh, beautiful fields. You can't see half of the thing. You can't see corn, you can't see anything. But in that our Janta Express, you see outside, oh, look at the children, they're enjoying it, that water. What happened? Speed reduced. But if you go in a bullock cart will be going, you can jump out of the bullock cart, go enjoy in the field and quickly jump out of the bullock cart. More experiences. You understand what is the relationship. High vibration is beautiful. When we are in this body, that craving, Ma, when will I come out of the body? When will I have astral travel? Your whole life you have been only astral traveling. Only for experiences you are bringing down your frequency. So what is soul doing? Soul purpose is experience. But at the great vibration, it can't take any experience. And this earth plane is a place of experience. So for the soul to get the experience of this earth plane, it needs an intermediate. Because soul can't take any experience. It has no way to interact with this earth. So what it does, I want something as an intermediate interaction. So we all come with this space suit. I call this a space suit. We borrow this space suit to have these beautiful experiences of earth because soul can't. I've already told you why soul can't. I gave you example of supersonic trains. Same analogy. So we need something that vibration is down. So this cross body soul is not used to being in this body. It is like always want to come out, but it brings it down for experiences. So it gets this body, but body alone can't do anything. If soul is in the body, it still can't take the outside stimulus inside. So then you need something as an interactive, just like computer. Computer needs a keyboard because computer is very potential, but you need interfaces for computer, right? So now you need interface. And what are your interfaces? So why is body given? Not for our makeup or for our jeans pant or for that. Yes, you dress up what you want. That's byproduct. But main reason of getting a body is to house these 5 sensory organs. It doesn't matter if eyes are here or eyes are here. Doesn't matter. Somewhere we need to house these 5 sensory organs. You need eyes to see what you are seeing. You need Shravanendriya to hear, because the experience becomes only full when these 5 are together. You will still get experience, but each faculty of these 5 sensory organs gives you like a movie theater. What is a movie theater? This is very important. I'm giving you very high level information. I don't know why this was not planned to, but looks like you're so evolved that you are demanding this knowledge.
Yeah, I just want to write down.
You keep writing down. I can't stop.
I just want to make
Now what happens? The soul, it has come down. Now it can't interact still. Soul has no means to interact with this world. So it got its spacesuit because it knows it needs something to house these 5 sensory organs. So it doesn't matter where the eyes are, where is all the 5 sensory. We all know what are the 5 sensory organs. Can we please repeat? Please. Yeah. Yes. We should be proud, man. Yeah, we should be proud. So 5, yeah, but I forgot everything I learned in kindergarten. So that's why I forgot. So I ask you people to, I try to be intelligent and say, can you please tell me 5 sensory? So I'm reminding myself what those 5.
right now, so.
Yeah. So all the 5 sensory organs are housed. Now what? Now what is, if you understand television, you will understand what is happening inside your body. You're sitting here. Soul can't see anything. It has no idea what is happening outside. That is why I'm saying pause and live every moment to see what is happening. We have no time. Run. Nobody knows where we are running. Just run. Don't run, masters. Request. Let's stop. Let's stop and do nothing. So when we stop, let's understand what is happening. Anything that is happening outside. What is happening outside? You beautiful 50 people are sitting in front of me. My eyes are like my cameras. Exactly like your TV program. Somewhere the football game is going on. What is happening? There is a camera there. There is a microphone to catch that. Or exactly these cameras are recording the scene. But this is more than TV. This is a 5D thing. You know, we go to that 3D movies, 4D movies. This is a 5D movie. So you get visual, you get audible, you get taste, you get smell, and you get feel. Nowhere the technology yet has come. People are trying in different movies to bring another aspect to make it exactly equal like this body. It will take time. But this is exactly that multiplex theater that we are sitting, where we are taking input from all these five. Because soul can't see anything. Now what happens? So much is happening within seconds that you are thinking, soul is seeing everything. Soul cannot see one thing. So I saw that it will capture, it will take the information inside. Ears will capture what sound is there at the moment. At the same time, all these five things are happening. Skin is recording what you are feeling. Nose is recording what you are smelling. At the same time, you're feeling the taste. 5 inputs are going at the same time. And then what? This is the main drama that is going on. There is a screen inside. Where is my screen? There is a high energy screen inside, which is called mental field. Our mind is a high energy field. Why do I call field? Football ground is a field. Field means it has a lot of potential. Now, just because it has a lot of potential, are you making use of it? Who knows? Can you make potential to kinetic? It depends on every individual person, how much of potential you can bring into kinetic. But everyone has the potential. So there is a whole high energy field. I already told you, mind is energy field at a higher frequency than these things, right? That's why you can't see thoughts. You know, you are having thoughts. You all know. Yes, I have thoughts, madam, I feel it. Why can't you see? High energy. Your 5 sensory organs do not have the capacity to show you. Maybe one day we will come up with extrasensory organs, which the autistic children already have. I'm just leaving it. I'm not going to touch. This is another bait for that madam to call me back. So just remember, that is why in our BYM, we have a special project for autistic children's family who do not understand the extra dimension that those children have, and they call it an abnormal condition because we are abnormal. We don't understand normalcy. And they have that extra sensory organs that they are already operating at different realms. We are abnormal, so we call normal. What is normal? Whatever 90% people decide becomes normalcy. But I won't talk about autism today. Again, that madam won't let me. Her question, she remembers. When I look at her face, I remember the question. So I'm coming, Amma. By the end of the session, we'll come back to your question. So what is happening here? These 5 sensory organs are bringing all the information here on the screen. The mental field is like a TV screen. On that screen, high energy field, everything is replicated. This whole scene is being played again on my mental screen. I have a big simhasan. Simhasan, you understand? Thrown inside. And that is how my soul is sitting there. Balcony seat with popcorn, with nice coffee. It is sitting there and watching the screen. So 40 people came today. What happened to the other 20? Like that. Like Simhasan, we are sitting in the, what is that throne called? Throne of awareness. Your topic for the day. If you do not understand why we have to talk for awareness, then waste. I'm not going to come and define awareness and go, you don't need me. You can look in the dictionary. But your soul is sitting on the Simhasana, which is called the seat of awareness. As long as it's sitting on the seat of awareness, yeah, good movie. Yeah. Madam, my life is, okay. Scene plays. That madam comes. Madam, no meditation today. I could not focus. That scene is playing. Soul happily sitting with popcorn. Good. Well done. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, keep going. This is how soul's journey is. It does not do anything outside. Its job is to sit in the seat of awareness and watch the screen. Why? Because through that screen, every time it sees that, it gets an emotion. Every thought, every scene is associated with the emotion. That is what we human beings' speciality is. Dagsu, Kukkalu, that's a different story. Human beings, our main strength is ding, 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 the orchestra of emotion playing every minute. 1 minute, ding, 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 orchestra playing. If you don't know what this orchestra is, soul will go, ah, 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 ah. This is how our lives have become. Because we are not even able to play the orchestra is going on, we have lost it. Instead of sitting on the seat of awareness like this, oh, this raga is good, a little bit sad. But yeah, okay, so this is what happens. So this raga also is good. Every raga is good, right? When we listen to Rag Malhari, it is a sad one because rain coming and that music is different. You should enjoy Malhari. You should enjoy Tilana also. Yes, while enjoying, there could be pain. Tears could be running. It's okay.
But that's okay. You have
Experience.
to experience.
Yes, madam.
Yeah.
The soul has to sit in this balcony seat with popcorn. Good raga. Yeah, next man, come on, next scene. Mind will be playing as the scene outside is changing. All these 5 information are pouring constantly. Scenes are changing on your mental plane. We are supposed to sit here, take the experience, soak it in. Agama payana. Which means one after another experience comes in. It has to go through the soul and out. Soul and out. Life doesn't happen like that. Yeah. This soul that needs to sit in the throne of awareness comes rolling down and becomes one with whatever is happening on the screen and keeps crying the whole life saying my life is nothing but SHIT, and we lose plot. So this is very, very high level information that I'm just dropping in today. If you have more information, go look for it. Why does the soul have to drop down? Why can't it stay? Coming back to madam's question. Now, this is a seat of awareness, acute awareness. We talk about Sakshi Tattva, witness mode. What is it? This is what it is. Soul is supposed to sit on this Simhasana and just be a witness to every scene that goes on. What does witness mean? In court, when they show a big eye, you know what? They don't talk. Witness means only watching, no commenting, no judgment, no reaction. Just observe. That is what we are here for. Just observe, take the experience, move on to the next one. That is only possible if the soul or you are in complete awareness. What does awareness mean? Hold that question. We'll finish that and come to you because that is the topic of the day and I don't want to miss it. Now we were talking about Yuga transition. Between the Yuga, it is a classic time of the vibrations going up. When the earth vibrations are going up, every time a person, whenever a soul comes and takes form in human body, we bring little bit of karma to finish. We can't bring the whole lot. We will die. We'll die of heart attack first day, go back. That much of big sanchi we have, some big bag of karma. Yeah. So we don't even touch that big account we have in our bank. Only where every janma we pick little bit small potli. Yeah, little gift bags, like return bags we pick and we come here. We want to bring the whole bag. We will go. We are so enthusiastic. Child, like, no, I'll take the full bag. But our guide said, no, Amma, you can't handle it. Please give it back to me. We said, no, give it back. No. Because they are more experienced. You can't handle, Amma. So take this for this janma. They will convince us and they send us. Even that bit of potli, after coming here, see how difficult it is becoming. Exactly. So, when we are in between this, because the vibration of earth goes up, we have an opportunity to increase our vibration. Opportunity. Because you're living on this Mother Earth, you have to be in sync with Mother Earth. So whenever Mother Earth changes its frequency, it gives opportunity, it gives us all kind of support to raise our vibration along with it. Because Mother is always kind. Mother will take everyone with them. So human beings get opportunity to do lot of things in this Yuga transition. So I'm going to use a word, but I won't explain what it is. People who know, they know it. Every soul goes through a cycle. And the last stage is called old soul stage, Vruddhatma Dasha. these Vruddhatmas, they are in the last phase of their soul cycle, the completion of the cycle. They don't want 10, 15 births because their Sanchita Karma, very little is left. They are waiting for this Yuga transition time to pack up all that, come onto this earth, because Yuga transition time is a very, very tough time. It's not easy. Raising vibrations along with Mother Earth is no joke, but it's a great opportunity to clear our karma, which you would have need 15 janmas. So what happens is all those mature souls, yes, ma. Sound bad. Love it. I love it. What a beautiful story. We are not talking about someone. We are those people, man. Double whistles, actually.
We get to meet people like you, we got to know Patri sir, we got to meet all these
All-
people.
All. We are warriors. That's why I'm telling you why we are warriors. Because we are those warriors who have taken such big bag of karma, and we are entering at this point of Yuga transition. Array, with one shot, I want to clear my bag, man. But it's very difficult. Big line. Q, Baba, ration Q. It is like that. So what happens? Madam, can we increase the AC or something? I'm feeling very hot, even if a small fan if you'll put. I'm sweating a lot. So the Vruddhatma, if you don't understand, we'll talk about soul cycle some other time, or maybe dinner time, please come and talk to me. But for now, understand that in the soul cycle, last dasha, there could be 50, 60, 80 lives. It's not one life. Even in that last cycle, we are taking 80 births to clear that. So these Vruddhatmas are waiting because they have done enough. They understood. They don't want all the nonsense that we are lining up here for. They want to finish that experiences, finish whatever karma, and become a Purnatma. Khel khatam, dukan band, they want to go in. So these are the Atmas who wait for this time. And all these children who are coming now, they are those Vruddhatmas. Since 2000, all the people, thank you so much, Nana, really appreciate. I was really sweating. Thank you. So all these Vruddhatmas who have been lining up, they are coming down on the earth since 2000 because they know around 2012 the frequency will go up. So they are no children who are coming here. They are fully, in Telugu they say pandipoina atmalu, completely mature soul. It's like you touch them a little, the apple will fall from the tree. They are that ripe. They have decided to come onto this earth plane to finish off the karma. So we are in such a great momentous time on the earth. Is this the only time? No, it happens with every Yuga transition. And when that happens, lot of light comes onto this earth. What is light? This morning I was talking to somebody about light. I think it was Purnima, I was talking about light. What does light mean? Light means knowledge. Light means knowledge. Does anyone know what is photon band? Have you ever heard of photon band? If no, no problem. But when you start breaking down the particles, the molecules, the atoms, and you go into the nucleus, you break it down, electrons, protons, if you break them further, it is the photon energy that is behind all that. Photon means light. That is why whenever we in the spiritual world, we talk about things, we talk about light beings, light energy. What is it? Light means more information. Darkness means lack of information. It is as clear as that. So more photon band is coming onto this earth. That means more light is being subjected. That means more wisdom is coming onto this earth. Why we are sitting like that and talking about things? Half of people are not interested. Why? Because we all are feeling that photon bands. We are all subjected to that. So we know. Thank you so much, sir. So we all know that there is something happening. This is what is happening. And at this time, there is lot of light flooding happening on the earth. Whoever wants to make it. You know, this is the time when sunshine make your hair. So we are all very lucky people because that arch has come. Something is happening. We need to know. That is what is happening. But those people who are completely right now, who are the kind of people? We all need examples, like people like Bhishma Pitamaha. They are the people who came. Bhishma Pitamaha came at the time between the Dwapara Yuga and Kali Yuga. Because he was in the last stage of his karma. So the children that are coming are no less than Bhishma Pitamaha. The children that are taking birth in your family, don't treat them like I gave birth, I own them. We own them nothing. We have no idea about who we are dealing with. We are dealing with Bhishma Pitamahas in our house.
They're very strong. You talk to them like you're talking to your mother-in-law, they respect you. You talk to them like a child, they will kick you. So I deal with a 2-year-old.
Yes, Amma.
2-year-old, 6 months. 2-year-old, you cannot say no. They will throw themselves.
They know for charity what they want, Yeah.
Even 1.5-year-old who has a tumor in the head,
Yeah.
Cannot see with one eye. I want this, I want this.
Yes.
Put a Chick-fil-A bag, you put a McDonald's, he will know he wants Chick-fil-A. He's in
Clarity.
so many health issues.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Because they are a different species.
Different.
Because they are a dent, they know everything. But because they are in this human form, they have to go through the phase, the child phase, the mind development phase, because they are in this human body, and human body has got some rules and regulations. They have to follow that. But not long before, I don't know if you have already started seeing in the younger generation, they are called indigo generation, the generation before them. Since 1990, all the children who came, they are indigo generation. What was their responsibility? They are the elder brothers and sisters of this crystal generation. They are going to pave the path for these children. Like that, one generation is helping the other generation. Look at the indigo generation. They would have done big courses, big jobs, but everyone is talking about life balance, work-life balance. I'm talking like my son did his business degree from Harvard Business School. I was there for graduation. I was talking to children. What are you guys going to do? What kind of offers do you get? Because I'm always curious. I love talking to children. And most of them were saying, Mrs. Golapalli, we want to work 3 days a week. What are you going to do the other 2 days? No, we want to live for ourselves. What happened to us?
We work for them.
Where is ourself? Where are we?
No.
Last generation. Totally lost, Amma. Lost. Completely lost. That we feel even guilty to say that I need time for myself has become a guilt.
Yes.
Guilt, Amma. Guilt.
When I brought the concept of me time, my husband goes, I've never heard the concept of me time. Why? I need a me because his generation is not.
No.
We only live 5 years apart, but he's like, this is a new concept.
What is this me time? Me time, you time. What is it? So true.
Yeah.
But children know clarity. And my husband the other was saying, what is wrong with them? 3 days a week? Because in our language, you have to work Monday to Friday, if possible, also Saturday. One to Toto on Sunday. That means Bartan on Sunday.
Even in schools, teachers here some teachers will give each quarter an excused absence. It's called a mental health day.
I love it.
Which 1 hour of mental health, people are like, but if you talk to employers, they also call this generation a bit lazy. They said some of these kids call in sick all the time, or they'll say, I don't want to work on that project, where we didn't have the guts to even have a conversation with our manager and say, I like this, I don't like that. But they tell them, well, I don't like this, it's beneath me. Or it's not, or it's too hard for me, I don't want to try, I don't want to learn anything new.
You know what happened, Amma? We did not listen to ourselves.
Yes.
We did not tune to ourselves. See, if only we could take some time and tune to ourselves, this is what happens. We don't even need open mouth communication. We don't need to talk. Yesterday I was joking in Detroit session. Some people got angry also, but I will go to repeat that joke again. I love it. That's why I want to repeat it. I want to irritate people. In Telugu they say kirre kich. हमारे तेलुगु में कहावत है, थोड़ा ना
मिर्ची
लगाना है तो लगाना है ना, फिर नहीं तो बहुत
बोरिंग
बोरिंग होती है, फिर क्या करेंगे यार, बोर लगता है ना. So I'm going to tell this. When you get newly married, and this is not a story, it happened in my life also. When you are newly married, and you're trying to impress each other so much. Now you try to understand the other person so much, and when you start your life, like you'll say, husband will come for lunch and you'll say, "Hey, how did you know I like potato fry? You've already made potato fry and kept ready. How did you know?" Yeah, I know. And then he will bring some sweet, rasagulla. Mikhail this Sunday, how do you know? I never told you. So no communication required because heart communication is going fully, complete heart communication. 10 years down the track. I don't want brinjal curry. From study he's shouting, "Okay, make your own curry. I only like brinjal curry." Even we open our mouth, we are not ready. This is the truth of life, masters. This is the truth of life. Communication, open mouth communication is not required when the hearts are in sync. I am not joking. Whenever I get a phone call and I get a missed call, it could be my family, friends. I know the agenda. I know why they have called. I know what. And every time my family says, "Nikela Devsu, how do you know?" Because they get irritated. They say, "I know why he called." "Amma, don't pretend. You don't know anything." "Okay, I don't know anything. I'll write it on a piece of paper. You check later." So I'm not saying I've got 10 eyes. This is not about my greatness. This is about the greatness of heart.
You know yourself.
We have been given such beautiful gadgets. We don't know how to use it because nobody taught us. Nobody taught us in the school. Nobody taught us that you are a vibrating energy being. What energy being? We get scared. Someone talks about energy being, means, "Ammo, ghost." Really, madam, when we were young, we would tell horror stories. Energy being, that is ghost. Don't tell me these stories after 10 p.m. We used to get scared. But now we have to believe you are energy being, I'm a ghost. Because nobody taught us who we are. When child is born, we should sit with them and we should talk who we are. But no, we don't know what to be talk to them. So it is our moral responsibility to learn who we are and sit down with these children and have this conversation. We are energy beings. So you don't have to talk. You can manifest what you want. You can communicate what you want. And children, they love doing it. They love doing it. And I love reading Lobsang Rampa books to my children in Crystal Children Corner Academy. You Forever. You Forever is a beautiful handbook. Lobsang Rampa throws at you all the secrets. Chapter 1, how to do telepathy. Chapter 2, how to levitate from the bed. All children, after reading that chapter in the night, they won't talk to their parents. We won't do because we don't believe now. We are very intelligent. Okay, Lobsang Rampa, poor fellow, he must have levitated. Why do we care? Yeah. We believe in gravity more than Lobsang Rampa. So we say, why waste our energy like this? Children not like that. You read them one chapter, Amma nu vellamma, Amma go, they want to experiment. My children used to do that. Like I used to read, okay, chapter 2 of Lobsang Rampa, You Forever. And we both, like really, that moment for both of us. Because I and my children, we travel together on this path. So for me also, it is surprise. What we can do that. Then telekinetics, you pick rocks up and then you can, program the rock and do. So next day morning, we're digging rocks in the garden. All the rocks are on our bed. And then the moment I finish the chapter, Amma, go, Amma, because they want to experiment. And then if you feel like peeking a little bit, they're all trying to rest on their bed like this. How beautiful. They are trying. They are trying to recognize who they are. We are dead. We are dead species. We don't want to believe that we have anything. Oh, Lobsang Rampa, poor fellow, he must have had the experience. He becomes poor fellow. Those books are written just for their time pass. Because we don't believe in ourselves, masters. So this particular ascension that I'm talking about, coming back to the topic, it's an amazing time. Madam, I can't feel it. I don't believe it. It's okay if you can't feel it, but try. Try, because this time won't come again. And your soul has come onto this plane to have this beautiful, beautiful experience. Why do you want to deprive your soul of this experience? So we are all at a very, very amazing time. Don't say the same problems that 5 generations have been talking about the same thing, because for them life means going to school, primary school, secondary school, college, get education, get a job that can give you food and earn enough so that you can get married, have children, and after that, nobody knows what to do. You keep earning, earning, earning without having a mission. Nobody knows why you're earning. Nobody knows whether how much I should earn. No idea. When should I retire? I don't know, madam. Why you don't know? Why you don't know? Because I don't know now. Because children education finished. But should I leave one house to each of the child or two houses? I don't know. This is the predicament for us. Big question. I don't know when to retire. I'm not saying retire. I'm not saying retirement is a great thing or a bad thing. But if you are finding excuse that you don't have time to go on that inner journey, then have a look at your goals and priorities. You've got rubbish goals and priority, and you're leading a rubbish life with the rubbish goals. Look at your goals, man. Madam, I don't have many requirements. 2 children, 4 houses for them, 1 house for my retirement. Okay, how many lifetimes? No, we're doing 2 jobs each, madam. Correct. Life is hell. Where can you see the divinity within yourself? What will happen if you don't have 4 houses? What will happen? You earned it now. Most of us are migrants, right? We made it, no? They will also make it. Have some faith in your children, man. You have lost the plot. They haven't lost the plot. That's why no child says, I want to take mortgage and take 2 million property. Ask children. Nobody has that got in the agenda.
They will tell us. We
Yeah.
don't need anything from you.
Exactly.
Don't expect anything from us too.
Yeah. They are very clear. They are very clear. Yeah. No lena, no dena. Don't ask. Don't ask, don't give. Well, happy. When will we learn, masters? When will we learn? We are only copying the previous generation. You think they were happy? They were miserable. The generation before that, much more miserable. No one was happy. Why we are getting all these thoughts? Because of the time we are in. That's why this thought is coming. What is lacking in life? Why on a weekday we are all sitting here talking about these things while we could be sitting in front of a television watching a nice program? Because each one knows something else we need in this life. And desperately it is there in us. But we are only 0.01% of this humanity who is on this path. But that 0.01% will become 0.1. That 0.1 will become 1. 1 will become 10. It will take time. But that acceleration, it will happen very fast at this time. The things that could not happen in the last 1,000 years will happen in the next 10 years. That is the kind of timing we are going through. That is why wisdom is pouring down on this earth. Madam, where it is pouring, madam, I did not see. Whoever is keeping their heart open, whoever is ready to receive knowledge, divine masters are throwing knowledge. Okay, at least you can listen to me. Go talk. Go tell people. Go tell people. It's not that people who are receiving, they are great. No, everyone is in the same bucket. It's only that some people are able to open up their heart to receive that wisdom. And that is this wisdom. Every master that we cannot see, not everyone comes onto this earth at the same time. We take turns. We are soul guides to others. Others are soul guides to us. So we take turns. Okay, when you are on the earth plane, I will keep you. I'll watch your back. They are our soul guides. We can't see them, but you can feel them.
You can talk to them.
Yeah, you can talk to them. Provided you believe them. Main to believe hi nahi karta. Then how can they talk to you? Everyone can talk. Everyone can talk. Start practicing talking. You'll get answers to everything. But have trust, man. If you're always worried, madam, my job gone. I'm not. If you're always thinking about job, I'm not saying job is not required. You require the basic survival. Roti, kapda, makan is required. More than that, everything is garbage. Everything is excess. The world is only living for excess. That is why the misery. Roti is important because human body needs to survive. Yes, do every means to get two times meals. Yes, we need clothing. We need a roof. But we do not need 5-bedroom house, 3-level house. Yes, you can afford, go buy. But don't make your life miserable and cry that my life is sucking, madam, because all my friends are buying 1 acre property. I got only half an acre property. You are not counting the grace you have. What you have is gone out of the window. This particular life only works when you feel abundance. If you're always feeling like I don't have, you only won't have it. Exactly. Because you are matching your energy. You're always working from nahi hai, you only get nahi hai only. Race, man, cheat, do a bit of cheating. Just pretend you have everything. Slowly your body starts responding. Yeah, I have.
You make it.
I know. You do it. What don't you have? Start writing on a piece of paper so many blessings. Just being in this room for these 2 hours itself is a great blessing. No blessing. Where do you get subjects, etc.? Where? Even if you put torch and headlights, difficult to get these people. We are the most blessed species on the earth who are there in this room or any room that is talking about what is required for your survival. You don't require that list that you have made is nice to have. It's very nice to, but they are not requirements. They are not requirements. I always tell people either you should have one or maximum two. If on your list, if you have anything more than two, you're fooling yourself and you will never have peace. You will never be happy, let alone ascension. You can't even live a life. So, masters, remember, we are all at a very sacred time. Even if you don't believe, trust. We trust that there is gravity, right? We feel emotions, we feel. They are subtler energies we are all feeling. We can't deny emotions because emotions are running our lives. We can't deny thoughts because when we sit for meditation or not, we know what thoughts are. Though we can't see them, we can feel them, right? So, lead a life where you are in total, complete awareness. Why awareness? That is what we need to understand. We came for experiences here. What is karma? I said we are here to clear our karmas. What is karma? Through karma, we gain experiences. Karma is not bad, masters. In Telugu, we go like this, karma. We change ka to kha because we want to emphasize that it's such a bad thing. We go, ye mera to karma hai. If anybody talks karma, that means they're cursing their karma. This is how the language has become. Karma is beautiful. Through karma, we are gaining experiences. Because after a while, the only reason you're coming onto this plane is to learn all that you failed to learn. What does that mean? If Navya and I took birth together in my last life, and I have always given her pain, always, criticized her, kept on criticizing, and give her a lot of emotional turmoil, right? That's what is pain, emotional turmoil. Why I have done that? Because I've never known how it is to feel on the receiving end. I've never known when somebody keeps criticizing how it feels. So very freely I'm judging her, I'm throwing all these comments. So when I finish that life and go back, there is no judge sitting, there is no Chitragupta, we are the Chitragupta, we are the Yama, everything we are. Once we finish this Janma, we leave the body, go up. We ourselves are looking at all our life, the whole reel we are playing to see what a life. And in that, it comes again and again how I treated Navya. Soul doesn't have any judgment. Soul does not say this is good, this is bad. It only sees. So it sees why. It can feel the pain because emotion is a pain. Soul can feel the pain of Navya. Then the soul asks the question, why did I give that? Because I don't know how it feels like. I want to go this time to feel how it feels like. It doesn't go, oh, I gave pain to Navya, so I have to go. It soul doesn't go like that. It's like childlike. How did Navya feel? I want to feel that. So this time, the soul will come to be on the receiving side. I want to know how it feels like when people keep on putting pins in your balloon and they go, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Soul want to know that experience. So to get that experience, you need lot of setup. You need another Navya to give you back the pain, right? Somebody you need to plant in your life. So you go to Navya, please contract with you. Can you please come when I take the Janma? Your job is to only come and say, whatever I do, no good, no good, no good. That's all your job is. Soul doesn't want to do that. Soul doesn't want to do any negative to anything, but it has lot of kindness, daya, compassion. Because we request the other soul, they will do anything for compassion. So Navya will say, okay, for you, I will do it. So that you get richer in your experience, I will become the bad man. It doesn't treat us
Please wait, masters. They're connecting again. We'll just get back.
Everything starts with a thought. Anything starts with a thought. If I want to pick the mic, first a thought has to come in my mind, right? That I have to do something, right? That thought has to come. Once the thought comes, immediately we put it in words. See, you watch how things happen to you. Anything, even for that madam to do something, first the thought has to go, oh, I got to connect Zoom. Then in your own familiar language, you put it in words. And then those words turn into action. Because while you are talking, the neuro connections are going here. The brain is connecting. That is how we have conditioned our brain. The thoughts, the words, and the neuro connection, and that signals are going to your muscular system to get up and start doing. So, if you are checking yourself at action too late, where you have to check your thoughts. Check your thoughts because that is where your karma beach starts at that point. And at this time, because the vibrations are very high, thoughts will be at a very high speed, they are coming. How to check your thoughts? So you have to reduce the speed. And the only way you can reduce the speed of your life is by awareness. Be aware of every single thing that you are doing. Initially, very difficult. After you finish the activity, then you, oh my God, I should not have done this. Doesn't matter. At least you are aware after it. Next time you will be aware before doing the action, after the words have come. Keep on being aware. What have I done? What have I done? Did I do right? Did I do wrong? This question should 24/7 keep on coming. Then you get the practice of going at your mind field where every thought you are questioning, is it the right thought or wrong thought? What is the right thought? What is the wrong thought? We have enough karma. Everyone, anybody says, I want to finish my karma, have mukti. You ask anyone on Adhyatmik Marga, everyone is looking for mukti, 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 mukti. What is mukti? Mukti will only happen when your karma baggage is finished. But the problem is, we bring a bag, even before that is complete, we have already added something more to the original bag. So that cycle is only extending and expanding. So what has happened? Yes, you can't.
This meeting is being recorded.
Word intention. So karma doesn't mean action. Karma means intention. We are at such a high pace energy that now karma starts right from the time intention has started. I look at Navya. I'm going to drive her out today, guarantee. I may not drive her out, but karma has started. Because at this time of ascension, karma means emotional energy.
And what is emotional? The moment your intention has started, the emotions have started. For me to drive her out, how much hatred I should have. How much hatred should I have that I'm able to drive a person out? My karma has started right at the time when I left the intention out. So, masters, today's topic is awareness. So, I'm slowly telling you why awareness is important in life. Because we have all so eagerly want to finish our karma. Because in Bhagavad Gita, clearly Lord Krishna says, Jnanam karma dagdhani. Knowledge is the one that fights against your karma or burns your karma. Why knowledge? I'll tell you that. Why only knowledge? So first understand that if you are so evolved that you understand this is all the game of karma, the life you are leading, whether it is pathetic or it is happy as per your terminology, if it is whatever it is, the reason is only you and your karma. Nobody else is responsible. The moment you understand this, oh my God, I'm going to be very careful with my words, man. And even a word come out, immediately realize and profusely apologize. No, madam, I can't go and apologize to her. I feel too shy. Don't. If you feel your ego is not letting you, go within yourself. Apologize profusely from the bottom of your heart, saying, I realized I have done a mistake. Forgiveness is the only way. You know, those 4 pillars of BYM, awareness, forgiveness, gratitude, and surrender. The reason I have made it pillars because that is the only way to remember how to lead a life. Otherwise, who will come and remind you every day? Hey, are you aware today? Nobody comes and tells us. Yes, Amma.
I have a question. Now, coming back to this lesson on karma, so she has agreed that because you gave her a hard time so many times, her soul has agreed to give you a hard time, let's say 10 times. So she's given you a hard time in this life 10 times, but then she uses her free will to do it 100 times. Now she's incurring that karma.
Exactly.
But you don't know. You don't know if this is what you signed up with her. You don't know if it's free will. What if you decide, okay, you know what? Enough is enough, and you show her the hand. How do you know it's not karma that you are dissolving or you're using your free? I mean, that is a question I keep running into. That when and where do you know that whatever's happening to you is
I got the question. I got it. Very good question. Once you have awakened and you realize that this karma thing is happening, and you stop blaming others because you know this is your own karma game, that moment you realize the karma chakra has finished, that is your signal. Otherwise, that thought also won't come into your mind. The moment the thought has come that the grudge is not her, the moment you disassociate yourself from the subject, there are 2 things, subject and the object. Here, object is experience and emotion, subject is the person. Till then, you will be so upset with that person. What have I done wrong to this person? Why is she treating me like that? I have been so kind to her. This is called victim mind. We are playing victim card all the time till we don't understand. The day the penny drops, or we are in a session like this, or some some person comes and tells us that nobody is against you. You are playing your own game of karma. And if you are ready to absolve yourself from karma, the penny will straight away drop. There could be 100 people that may not make any sense to 99, but that one person, so it is not Navya. It is the experience that I asked for, and she took that role to do it. Enough. I don't need anymore. The day you realize this, that itself is the day you got your experience. You won't need it anymore. That experience itself will go away from your life. She may continue, but she won't continue to you anymore. She will find her own bakra.
Because you've given her the hand. You've said,
you don't have to give her the hand. You don't need to. That's what I'm saying. No action is required. You don't even have to say a word to Navya. That's why I said this game is not with the subject. Navya, Bharti. No, they are just a pawn in this game. Here, your relationship is with the experience and the treatment you are receiving. That is your karma. Navya has got no role to play. You will keep on receiving it till you realize why this is happening to you. The day it all makes sense. So I gave this much pain to somebody. It may not be Navya, it could be anybody. So now this is my way to understand how it feels like. Once you understand, will you ever treat another person like that? You won't. Because now you know what that experience feels like. You don't even have to go back and show hand. This is not showing hand game. This is an understanding. This is what human wisdom is. The penny drops and a smile comes on face, and that smile is all-knowing smile. You see people sitting there, they keep smiling because one after another penny keeps dropping. This is what you say. No words come out. And then Navya vanishes from your whole perspective. Navya is not there. Now your question is, but she was supposed to give me 10 times what she gave 100 times. She'll find her own bakra. She'll continue her karma. But you will have nothing to play in that game. Your game is over. Navya is not your. That subject is not that. That's why I'm saying don't go by name, people. It's not that. It is what you are receiving that you should focus on. What we do, we leave the experience beside. We are after my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, Navya. We are focusing on people. We are not focusing on experience. Wrong focus. Nobody tells us. Nobody tells us this karma game. But we are discussing now because time has come in this group to discuss. So, if you're any time getting pain, don't look at who is giving me pain. Don't start looking at their biodata, their history, how many people they have tortured in the past. That is not our job. Focus on what you are receiving from them because that is all your job is. And look at it. Why am I getting it? Why am I getting it? As long as you keep saying, this whole world is against me. All these people are useless. One day God will punish them. We have learned our lesson. There is no punishment here. All punishments are happening through our own karma because we want it. Nobody says, go into this hell and go. We ourselves come jumping. I want to know on the other side how it feels. I poked him. I murdered him. Now I want to feel, how does it feel? Somebody pokes dagger in my stomach. This is how soul is. Soul won't say, oh no, I don't want to do it. No, soul say, come on, Aja, will you poke me? No, I won't. Please, can you poke me? Some kind-hearted soul, okay, I'll poke you, man. Stop bothering me. So contract, okay. You poke me and then we'll do. This is called karma siddhanta. This is called contracts in karma. Go read the books about karma. We should read because how much can you learn in a 2-hour lecture, Amma? My job is to only spray seeds and go away. That is what my soul plan is. I'm going around the world to only spray seeds so that once you get that, jigyasa, athato brahma jigyasa. What is that? This is what is brahma jigyasa. Jigyasa means curiosity. Everyone need not have jigyasa in the same topic. Karma might make you curious. Ascension might make her curious. Awareness might make some other person curious because that is resonating with your soul plan. We are all unique. We are not robots. What clicks me may not click you, and it should not. Because the junction of soul cycle which I am in, you are not there. This doesn't mean high or low. No. We are all in different stage of soul cycles. Our requirements are different. Our understandings are different. What ticks us is different from what ticks others. Never compare. Every session, see what resonated with me. One thing. What am I going to take out? Definitely one thing has to happen because otherwise you would not have been here in the session. 3 hours wasting time with me, you wouldn't be there. Definitely each one has some message to take and go. That much I will write it, give it in writing. If not today, tomorrow you will ring me up and say, I got my message. I was telling somebody this morning, we went to Mount Shasta last year for a retreat. 40 people came with me. When we started, I clearly told you all will get your own message. Be aware. If you are not aware, you won't even see what message comes and goes. You are living in your la la land. I said, this is not a picnic. Each one of you, Amma, what we like it? I don't know. We only started. I'm not here to give you, guide or cheat sheet or something. You live your life. By the time we finished 4 days Mount Shasta trip, the 5th day, everyone got that message, completely different. One master did not get it. He was after me. Then I said, please, take 1 week time, and after that you ring me up when you go to Australia. He got the most powerful message after 1 week, but everyone got. So what I'm saying is, I'll come to you. What I'm saying is, if karma has resonated with you today, you're here to learn that. If that is what it is, learn thoroughly. I may not be able to give everything that I know in these 2 hours because I'm touching many topics, because there are different people. I've only come here to spray seeds on this fertile land and walk away, because I know that is enough. I don't have to see you again. Your purpose is served, my purpose is served. But go, ask for more. Ask for more. Knowledge will come to you. Knowledge only comes to those people who ask for it. Adagandi ammaina pettadu. In Telugu we say, even mother doesn't feed if you don't ask after a while. Only when you are little, amma, kanna, bujji, after 5 years old, she's also tired. Like, go man, go play. You're hungry, you'll come yourself. So if that is what it is, then you have to ask. That is how the knowledge comes. And that's why Ramana Maharshi said, inquire, inquire, inquire. What is inquiring? Question. Who am I? Who was he asking? Who am I? He was asking to the divine master, because people around him don't know what is who am I. He's asking, tell me who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Answer will come. So when you are learning about karma, first of all, take the names out, take the characters out, take the relations out. There is nothing to do with any relation, character, or any role they are playing. All that is important is the experience. The experience that is coming to you. So focus on that experience. Why so much pain in the life? What is painful? First focus on the pain. Then understand it's not a pain. It is a lesson you asked to learn. Then immediately the question is, why did I ask this lesson? This is a whole lesson, a whole exercise that needs to go within ourselves. And again, touching on that topic of ascension, this is the only time when this kind of learning will happen very quickly. You only have to have an intention. You only need to have a sankalpa, that I need to know that information will come running. All these days you had to go to a guru to learn. Now you need to ask. Gurus are coming, they will come running. This is the time of ascension. You ask and the guru will come running to give this information in any form, either in a dream or in a meditation session. But ask whatever you have asked. And more than that, trust that what you are seeing through this naked eye, there is so much more. So why we are not doing this research? Because of the way in which we are leading our life. Very unconscious life. We are all trapped in the trap of unconscious living. Do you people understand what is unconscious living? Yes. I live, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm walking, but I don't know where I'm walking. I'm not even with my body. Body is doing one thing, your mind is doing one thing. That is called trap of unconscious living. We are all in a trap of unconscious living. We're conscious beings, man. How can we live like zombies? So we can't hear anything the heart is shouting. We can't even think why we are having these kind of thoughts. Then some great master comes to us and says, "Hey man, do some meditation, man." That's a good starting point. We sit there and we are not able to do meditation, man. Lot of thoughts. Why thoughts are coming? Have you ever questioned why? Every time, instead of complaining, I'm sitting in meditation, but thoughts are disturbing me. Ask why the thoughts are disturbing me. Why? Mind is doing its job now. Every organ of this body has a job. Mind job was thoughts. It's doing its job. What wrong it's doing? Why is it bothering you? Have you ever asked this question? First of all, why mind is distracting? Ask questions, masters. Don't just sit quiet, because if I ask this question, they might think, she can't even meditate properly. Everyone's story, nobody is able to meditate properly. Not only you, they won't tell it out. You might talk outside. That's all. One day meditation, so blissful, madam. Second day, thoughts are tandava. Everyone's story is the same. So never think that if I say something, I'm of no worth. If you say something, you are the best, because 100 people are clapping. I'm so thankful to her. She asked my question. Every wisdom sharing that I do, after that I open up for Q&A. First question, very difficult. You are like extracting a tooth. Arey Babu, who is asking first question? Oh, shy. Then one person will ask immediately in the chat, Amma, that was my question also, my question. Arey, then why did you ask? Nobody wants to become the first Bakra. Second Bakra, third Bakra, okay, but first I won't become. So then I started making jokes of all those. Now, very difficult. The first question, so many hands come up that I don't know which one to ask first question. Still, I'm very happy, very happy. Now, in my platform, people have become so bold. They're just waiting for me to finish the session. Amma question, Amma. Arey Baba, let me finish. Then you ask question. But very proud. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. And that's how you enjoy this life on this plane, man. We got to enjoy every minute. We came to enjoy it. But after a real enjoyment, madam, what enjoyment? Life is like a burden. Why? Did you ever question why is it like a burden? Wrong priorities.
You made it like.
Yeah. Why? Because we have all wrong priorities. Wrong priorities. Then set your priorities right now. Oh, but I set these goals when I was 30, man. So change it. You know, we should change our goal every day. Every day we should change goal. In fact, if I could, I would change every 10 minutes. Yes, Amma. People who keep their goals live, they are the ones who are living life. No, madam, when I was 30, I decided I will have 2 children, one boy and a girl, a house for a girl and a dowry for a boy, or vice versa. And then I will retire when I'm 75. And for retiring at 75, I need $3 million, which you will never make. So all the life will be party. And the day you finish your work, next day, hurry. God. So many cases happening, you know. People retire the next day, dukan band. Why? So precious this human life is, man. So precious. Treat it preciously, no. How difficult it is. Once you go away, queue ma, queue. Even you can't even put rumal there for in the queue. Nobody even rumal, they'll push it away. Go, I put it 100 years back. Stand in the queue, go. Already we have been so fortunate. We got this beautiful space out. We are here. Doesn't matter if 40 years went nonsense. You still got 30 years. If you're lucky, another 60 years. If you're like my mother living till 96, then do Pandaga, celebrate, man. You got another 40 years to celebrate. How lucky we are if the day we wake up and say, wrong priorities. This is what my life has become like this. I'm crying not because my life is like that, because my priorities are wrong. Go look at your priorities. What is your number one priority? Look at that. And if still you have the energy, look at priority number 2. Rubbish priority you got. Rubbish. You can never be happy with those priorities. Wrong priorities, wrong expectation. How can we do? Yes, Amma.
So having kids as your priority or having your family member as a priority, is it good or shouldn't be like that?
Wrong.
Oh.
Completely wrong. You do your job. Do your bhajyata. Do your responsibility. You have taken the role of a mother. Be a good mother. Do that. What is a good mother? Whatever your conscience says, because what is good to you may not be good to me. What is bad to me may not be good to you. We are all different. So the one barometer we have is our conscience, right? Do the best. Do the best. That's it. Child, when he is young, you clean his bottom, you do that. But as the child grows, the needs change, right? First physical needs, then financial needs, then emotional needs. Be attached to them only to that. Spiritual parenting itself is a big subject. How to treat your children in different ages. Each class goes for 6 hours. 0 to 5 years children, what are the requirements? How do you do spiritual parenting? After 5 years, till they reach teenager, how should be the parenting? It itself is a skill and an art. But nobody teaches us, like, we don't have classes of spiritual parenting when we are pregnant. But we have started. Because knowledge is coming down, ascension time, we realize lot of knowledge needs to be given to the mothers to would-be parents. So now it is happening. But when I became a mother, nobody gave me. So nothing wrong if you want to make your children a priority. But keep revisiting their priority. Is it still required to be priority 1? Child has grown up. He's on his own. Maybe that's not priority 1 anymore. So don't write it somewhere and say, this is my lifelong priority. Nothing is lifelong priority. We are changing every minute. How can the priority remain the same? So you may ask how we are changing, madam. every bit of knowledge we gain is changing us. Earlier, our truth was karma means like this. But today we learned something and our understanding about karma has changed. That means our truth has already changed. If our truth has changed, our priority has to change, right? So look at your priority. What is the priority in the life? What is it? Every time you are gaining knowledge, your truth is changing, your priority is changing. If your life is miserable, it's not because of anybody, because wrong priorities, wrong expectation. Now the question should be, how should I have my expectation? That itself is a separate subject on its own. I won't open that can of worms because I don't want, because that's ultimate knowledge. We'll leave that for some time. But for today, remember, masters, priority is important, but priority does not mean having 15 pages list. That is called desire list. Desire list cannot be priority. Priority and desire list, there is lot of difference. We come up with a big list. I want this, I want this, I want this. Is priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. And the list goes on and on. On fridge, one list is never enough. So we want priority A. And if I still have time, I'll do priority B. And if I'm still alive after doing A and B, I'll do C. Everyone has A, B, C. Because that's how corporate people live. Priority A, priority B. And that's how corporate people die also out of pressure. They never enjoy life. All the time they're living in their priority only. They're not living life, they're living priorities. Don't do that, masters. Life is very, very, very precious. So how will we know what is life? If madam is talking, what am I going to do with all this knowledge? I don't feel anything. That is why we need to practice. We need to practice. So that's why some gentleman, some gentlewoman comes and says, "Hey, Baba, close your eyes, man. Just go within yourself, see who you are." And the moment we sit closing eyes, thoughts come up. Distraction. Oh, have you done your planning for tomorrow? What are you going to give children lunch? Then again, the whole meditation is about meditating what lunch I'm going to make tomorrow. Then 1 hour later, we open our eyes and guilt. I sat with everybody 1 hour. I was only planning whether I put chilies or I put red chilies in my children's lunch. It's truth, Amma. That is the truth of life. So if that is happening, then we need to question. What is happening? Why thoughts are distracting us? Before I start our group meditation, I'm going to touch 5 minutes because this is the most important topic. I really wish I can leave little bit of that insight here before we go into this meditation. And I want this knowledge that I'm about to give you 5 minutes to apply when you sit in meditation now and see how the meditation works. Because if you want to bring change in life, you have to bring change in your knowledge, your truth. Only that is the only way to change life. If you're living in the old belief, then your lifestyle also will be on the same belief. The whole life is dependent on your belief system, your conditioning. So belief system has to change, conditioning has to change. How will your belief system change? With more knowledge. As you learn more and more, okay. So your belief system is changing. So let's understand why when we sit in the meditation, thoughts come and it distracts us. Why? Very important. Why are thoughts coming? First of all, ask the question, why are thoughts coming? When you have to do a task, you need a thought. Because as I said, only through thoughts you can create something, you can do something. I always give this example of Vishnu Murti. We all know Vishnu Bhagwan. Vishnu Bhagwan, how does he sleep? Happily is in that position, see? Some children used to see that, why Vishnu Bhagwan is so lazy, all the time he sleeps. He asked me, my son asked me, I had no answer. I don't know, Amma. What a shame. I should have answered him. I didn't know, so I don't know why he sleeps all the time. Who knows? I never asked this question to my mother, so I never got an answer. But then I promised I will find out Nana one day, and the day I find out the answer, I will share with you. So I didn't care what he thinks about me. He thinks a lot about me. I don't care about it anyway, but what can we do? So when I started finding out, I was mesmerized. I was mesmerized with all the wisdom those rishis have given us. And poor fellows, they didn't give us knowledge behind that because they thought, let's give them stories and pictures which are easy to carry rather than giving them so much knowledge which may get lost in terms of generation to generation narration. So they left with us concepts, they left with us pictures, they left with us postures. But we stupid people, we misuse that also. We don't know why Vishnumurti is sleeping, and we don't know if he's lazy or he doesn't want to do anything or he has eaten too much, so he's doing siesta after. Nobody knows. And the day I found the answer, my life changed, my world changed, Master. And I want your world also to change. Vishnumurti sleeping in that position is a reminder to us that you only use your mind as and when required. He's not sleeping. He's in yoga nidra. Yoga and yoga nidra is one of the phases in meditation. Many times, see, we have this question: was I sleeping or meditating? Was I sleeping or meditating? Then if you go and ask some master, they'll say, only you can tell. How can I tell you're sleeping or you're waking? So then there are a few parameters with that you can know whether you are sleeping. Then they can tell you pointers. Okay, if this was going on, then you're not sleeping. So what I'm trying to say is, in meditation, when you go into deep samadhi, that is called yoga nidra. Vishnu Bhagwan in that posture is showing you that is how you should normally live in deep samadhi state. In deep samadhi state, the mind is zero, empty mind. Mind is empty. So what Vishnu does? When there is a need, people come to him. Like, those Brahma Manasa Putras, they all will knock at Vishnu Dwar. For us, all stories. That is how Rishis have given us knowledge. But we remembered only the stories, no knowledge. Unfortunate. But that is what happens when we are moving away from the center point of galactic reference. That is what happens. And rightly so. But we are moving towards it again. So time to wake up and find all that knowledge back. And that's why we are here. We are waking up all that knowledge that is gone in generation. So that is how we should live. Empty mind. So in our Puranas and our story, what they do, somebody comes to Vaikuntha. They'll go and tell the doorkeepers, we want to talk to Vishnu Bhagwan. Then Jaya, Vijaya, the doorkeepers will go. Only they have the ability to go and say, some story we have to make. So nicely, children will remember this story. Then Jaya and Vijaya will go inside and only they can, Sir, somebody has come for you. Only they can say. Only then Vishnu Bhagwan opens up his eyes. Then people who come to him don't come like, what should I cook? Papu or Kura? These are not the questions they go to Vishnu. Which world should I create today? What kind of energy should I leave on that world? That is the caliber of questions they are asking. Then Vishnu will listen and he will leave one thought. He won't talk. He will just only leave a thought, and that thought, the Brahma Manasa Putras will take it. Brahma is for creation, right? He will take that and they will walk away and they will do a creation. After leaving that thought, this lazy man has again gone back. That is how we see. What Vishnu is telling us is that is what is power of a thought. That is how powerful we are. But no, that only Vishnu is powerful. I am not powerful. Because I don't know how to use my thoughts, neither do I know how to value my thoughts. So, I look at these flowers, so beautiful flowers. Then I look at that flower, a waste flower, that is better than that. So, one thought has already negated the other thought. This is how we are using. And then nothing else to do. I'll take this and I will make boats. And then I'll leave it. Something I have to do. Otherwise, idle minds, devil's workshop. That is what the humanity has told. So, fill your mind with garbage. Idle mind is God's workshop. Wrong wisdom, wrong. But it's not their fault. That is what was supposed to happen as you move away from the center of the galaxy. That is what happens. All the knowledge, inner wisdom goes to dogs. But then this is homecoming time. We are going back again. So the knowledge all has to come out. It's coming out again. So Vishnu Bhagwan picture, whenever you see, remember, at least at that minute, make your mind empty. Madam, how can I make empty? Try not to have any thoughts. But I have to pack lunches. It's okay. Lunches can wait. Try. We'll talk about lunches later, about priorities and expectation. But at the moment, remember, this mind only need to be used when there is a purpose. You want to cook, you want to create something, use your mind. Once creation is done, my husband will like it or not like it. If he doesn't like it, will he scold me or will he kick me? Don't worry. It will happen what will happen. And vice versa. I'm not trying to be mean to women. I'm just only as a joke. Don't worry. What will happen later? That's not for you. Your karma has decided what will happen. Why do you worry? You came with a soul plan that will take care. Whether you should be kicked or you should be thrashed, that will happen later. But don't use your mind for nonsense. That is what Vishnu Bhagwan is telling us. You are capable of creations. You don't know you're capable of creation. Because you're negating your own thoughts. You don't know what you want. You don't know what kind of thoughts should I release. Many people, we don't know what thoughts to release because God came and asked, what do you want? He said, give me some time, 24 hours, I'll think and tell you. God said, okay, think. 24 hours later, and he said, I think I want a big house, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that is, I want one more day. Like that, 24 days he took. Because whenever he came back, he thought, that alone won't do the job. That alone won't do the job. And he went through a whole self-inner journey. And every time he came back, he used to sit with his wife and say, what should we ask? And his wife should say, ask something that will keep us happy. So he looked at everything that he wanted to keep happy. And that happy chakra went on and on and on till his whole life was in front of him, and he realized that to be happy, you need nothing. You need nothing to be happy. This is the biggest revelation of any spiritual journey. Not standing upside down doing tapasya. It is just a revelation that you have everything to be happy, and you have sidetracked everything else, and you're living in misery. At the end of 24 days, when he came back to the guard, he said, I don't want anything. I have everything to be happy. I could not see it. This may well true be a story, masters. This is the story of our life. We are in misery because we don't know what we want. Why? Because we are overusing our mind for no reason. Mind is a powerful computer, supercomputer. Even for supercomputer to give super result, you have to put a super program into it. We don't know how to write our program. All wrong programs. We write one code and then maybe that's not right. We'll write another code. One code negating the other negative. What will the supercomputer do? Your programs are faulty. Don't blame the computer. It is a master computer here. Know how to use it. We are misusing, overusing it. So those rishis made that beautiful picture of Vishnu, hoping that humans will see and will know how to use the mind. So the thought should only come if there is a need. Otherwise, just sit back onto the simhasana of awareness and enjoy. Just watch with no judgment. Why no judgment? Because judgment involves thoughts. Don't judge good, bad, ugly. No. You have no right to judge anything. You came here only to watch. Just to watch. Watching means just observing. Sakshi Tattva. The witness conscious mode. This is the summary of entire Adhyatmikta. Witness consciousness means just observe. Just observe. When you observe, you only feel. You don't judge. You don't even judge those feelings. Whatever it is, it just keeps coming. You experience. When will it happen? When you start believing that you can accept everything. No, madam, I cannot accept everything. Why? Because you have expectations. Why you have expectation? Because somebody told you that life should be like this. Does that somebody knew how life should be? That himself, that guy did not know. He made some expectation, misused his life, ruined his life. Now you made him a role model and you have expectation. The moment you start having expectation in life, I'm telling you, it is a classic recipe for failure. Our failure starts from the time we start our life with expectation. My life partner should be like this only. My children should be like this only. Little bit here or there, my life is doomed. Be prepared. Your life is already doomed. The day you started having I'm so clear what I want. That means you're so unclear what you want. Why shouldn't you have expectation? I am summarizing a very, very big concept of Sakshi Tattva, which people take ages to understand. Doesn't matter even if you don't understand. Let the words go into your consciousness. You will use it. When do you expect something, masters? when whatever is happening, you're not happy with it, right? If I'm sitting here, what do I have to expect? I'm so happy to see you beautiful. So much beauty in this room, so much happiness in this room. What? My mind is not even thinking, what should I want? I'm happy. When you are happy, mind is empty. Whenever you are in love, that's why you're in a la la land, because that love energy, bliss, you don't want anything. When I'm with that man, I'm in bliss. Why you're getting bliss? Because your mind is empty. Remember, whenever your mind is empty, it will give you Brahmananda. It's not the love that is giving you bliss. It is your empty mind that is giving you that blissful experience. That is why Vishnumurti is happily snoring and sleeping, because he's always in bliss. He's not losing his mind stupidly. He's like, why can't we be like that? Ask yourself, why can't you be like that? How difficult it is. Just for 1 second. Chhod do yaar sab kuch. Just at least pretend that everything is okay. If you pretend everything is okay, mind has nothing to do. You know why mind is making so much noise even when there is no job? Because mind's job is to protect you. Whenever you go ooh with your heart, mind immediately says, how can I help you? This is the relationship between heart and mind. Everything that you feel here. And I can't take this anymore. I can't take this hatred anymore. I can't take this boss's nonsense anymore. Mind is at your service. Okay, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to manipulate your life? How do you want me to teach your boss a lesson? Mind is at you, asking, come on, I'll scheme for you. I'll plan for you. I'll make this world okay. Mind is always looking at means and ways to make this world okay. Why? Because you are telling, you means your heart is telling your mind, I'm not okay, I'm not okay, I'm not okay. When I'm sitting here, my mind is not sending any signal to my mind. My heart is not sending any signal to my mind. I'm in bliss. Seeing each one of your face itself, the madam, the way she is smiling is touching my heart, a full bliss. So when heart is full, it sends no signal to mind. Koi kaam nahi hai mind ka. So mind is just sitting in the corner. When mind sits in the corner snoring, you are in bliss. The moment your heart says, I'm not okay, the mind will immediately come up. Tell me, who should I kill? Who should I? That is mind's job. Tell me. My job is scheming, planning. Tell me who is not happy. We'll take revenge. Come. So don't blame your mind. Mind is only serving you. You stop giving those signals to mind that you are not okay. But madam, how can I give other false signals? I'm not okay now. So I have to give. Then ask the question why you are not okay. Ask why you are not okay. Because my wish list is not fulfilling. Take for granted your wish list will never be fulfilled. Now what? What are you going to do? The day you came onto this plane, no guarantee that your wish list will be full. First of all, who told you that wish list is right? You started on a false note, on a false platform. How can you be happy? How can you be happy? So madam, I should not have any expectation? No. What kind of life this is without expectations? My mother told me that we all should have aspiration. We should all have goals. Have goals, no wrong. Have aspirations. But if they don't fulfill, don't make a drama. There is no guarantee that your stupid wish list, each one of them is going to fulfill. Forget each one, even one is going to be fulfilled. No guarantee. Why, madam? What wrong I have done? Why my karma is like that? Your karma is not like that. You have forgotten the game of this earth totally. Nobody told you. Everything that is happening in your life is a perfect. Amma, I'm not getting a job. Perfect. Amma, I'm not getting married. Perfect. What will you know, Amma? You are leading good life. No, there is no good, bad. You came with nth degree planning onto this soul plan. Complete soul plan, you have come onto this plane and you are living it out. You can't remember. You became Gajini. That is not soul's problem. That is the name of the game. Maya. It's not. You did not try to find out what this life is. That is your problem. You chose these moments. whether good or bad, every moment you chose. Why are you complaining? Not getting job, you chose it because you want experience. Not getting married, you chose it because you want experience how it feels like to lead a single life. No, madam, I don't believe. Don't believe. One day you will learn. One day, now the knowledge is coming free to us. Sometimes nonsense she's talking. Yes. Wait till you, in Telugu they say, rendu chetuలు కాల్చుకున్నాక గుర్తు తెచ్చుకోండి. Let everything burn down, then you learn. Otherwise, learn from others' mistakes. The wise people learn from others' mistakes. The clever people, they do their mistakes, they burn out, and then they learn. Choice is yours. Free will. Free will. We are free to do what we want. Nobody is stopping. Go kill somebody, kill. Yes, of course, law and all that. But otherwise, as a human being, free will completely. Slap other, go. Yeah, consequences are there, but nobody is stopping you. So, you have come with expectation. That is your problem. Everything is going perfect in your life. Even when you are dying out of cancer, even that is you planned. Nobody planned it for you. Then when you planned, you don't know why you planned. That is all it is. You have agyan, maya, that's all you have. But nothing is going wrong. So there is no expectation required because everything is perfect and it's going exactly how it should be. That is where we lost the plot. After coming onto this place, I can't handle this. This has to change. Yeah, change it. Try to change it. Nothing is going to change for you. Madam, I will do affirmation. I'll do Sankalpa Dhyana. Do. Nobody's stopping you. Do whatever you want. If you want to change, change. But if it doesn't change, understand. Accept. Finally, everyone sooner or later understand. You got to accept what is going on because you asked for it. There is no other problem. You accept not because you are helpless, because you realize that is the truth you asked for, so you have no choice but to accept. And the problem is, you're not accepting, your heart is not accepting, and your mind is constantly trying to come up with scheming, planning to protect your heart. Problem is not your mind or heart. Problem is your incapacity to accept. You sit in meditation, mind will start talking, let it talk. Oh, okay, man, you talk, I have no problem, you talk. Tell your mind like that, then it will stop because nobody's there to listen, it won't. I always teach meditation people like this only. Sit, close your eyes. Your heart will be continuously paining. It's a constant relationship between mind and heart. Mind will say something, heart will go, Appa. Then heart will go, Appa, then mind will say, don't worry, I'll take care. And we like idiots, we are watching this game. Okay. 1 hour finished, we are totally rolling in this game, left our simhasana of awareness, and we are rolling in this game of heart and mind. Where is peace, masters? How will you get inner peace? When you sit in meditation, don't blame your heart and mind. Let the heart do whatever it wants, and let the mind do whatever it wants. Try for once. Arey, your job is to think. Now you think, I'm allowing you to think. Don't say, oh, but stop. Never do stop. It will become like a big monster and it will come with 10 heads back. Okay, you want to think, you think. You're free. I have no problem. Whatever it says, it's okay, Amma. Just keep saying it's okay, man. It's okay. Say 3 times okay to whatever nonsense is going on. It gets tired, and after some time, she's anyway not listening to me. Mind wants attention. You stop giving attention. Why you give attention? Not because you are disrespecting it, but you are telling that whatever is happening is okay. You're telling your heart to be okay. You're telling your mind to be okay. When you are okay with things, you don't want anything. When you don't want anything, there is no job for mind to do. With that knowledge, I want you all to sit in the meditation. Today, the meditation will be, we tell our mind and heart that everything is okay. Everything is okay. There is nothing going wrong. Everything is perfect the way it is. Whenever your mind comes up, this is how you. Don't get lost in your mind. Be completely aware. This is not that you become one with the breath and go to sleep. No. You're completely aware and you're talking. Whenever mind comes up, you tell it it's okay. You're okay. This is the okay meditation. And we are going to mix Anapanasati and this meditation, and we will do it. Can somebody switch off the lights, please? Thank you. So, masters, we have taken a lot of knowledge today. I know it's such a wide spectrum, but the last 5 minutes of knowledge that I gave you, I want you to completely be with it, masters, to completely be with it. So take a nice position, whatever position that is, masters. You want to sit on the floor, you sit on the floor. You want to sit on the chair, you can sit on the chair. But wherever you sit, masters, remember, completely be aware of wherever you're sitting. Interlock your fingers. If you're first time meditator, left hand fingers into right hand fingers and place them in your lap. Cross your feet at the ankle, masters. And gently close your eyes, masters. Very, very gently you close the eyes. So when you close the eyes, what happens is, eyes brings 80% of the input from outside. So you're basically cutting all that input, masters. Do not open your eyes till I ask you to open your eyes. Till then, nobody should open your eyes. So with closed eyes, I really want you to bring your awareness into picture. Totally be aware of your 5 sensory organs. Of course, eyes are closed, so only 4 sensory organs. I want you to totally be aware of what you're able to listen at the moment in this room. I want you to be totally aware of what's the room temperature. How does it feel on your skin? And not only that, I want you to smell. What can you smell in this room? Whatever it is, no judgment. And at the same time, also have some focus on your taste. So you're doing 4 things at the moment, masters. Because your eyes are closed, you're using 5 other 4 sensory organs to completely be aware of whoever you are, wherever you are. Totally be aware of the seat that you're sitting. If it is ground, then feel the carpet. If it is chair, then feel the seat. At no point of time, I want you to lose your awareness. I don't want you to go to sleep. I want you to be completely aware. I want you to be completely aware of your breath. Being aware of your breath is very easy. When the cold air enters your nose, you can feel it on your upper lip. So just follow that cold air as far as you can go in the nostrils. And when you exhale, the warm air that leaves your nostrils, just feel that, masters. The warm air that leaves your nostrils. Be very, very aware. I don't want anybody to get lost and feel like sleepy. No sleepy business. The next half an hour is completely aware, complete with awareness. We are that soul who sit on the Simhasana of awareness. Today you're sitting on the throne of awareness, completely aware of your breath. Completely. So slowly start tuning yourself that this is not an exercise to get lost with your breath. You focus on your breath with complete awareness. As you keep breathing, completely be aware, masters. Totally be aware of your breath, masters. The mind will keep chatting, but we tell the mind it's okay. It's okay, everything is okay. There is no need to worry. And let's get back to our breath, masters. Be completely aware of every breath that you take. Everything is okay, masters. It's okay for the mind to chat. It's okay for the heart to feel. Let them do their job. Let's get back to our breath. Be completely with your breath, masters. Totally be aware. Do not go to sleep. Every breath should be felt and be aware. Completely be aware of your breath, masters. And if the mind keeps chatting, it's okay. Tell the mind it's okay. You do your job, I'll do my job, masters. With complete awareness, be with your breath.
Now battery, please charge. Totally be aware of your breath, masters. Do not go to sleep. Completely aware of your breath.
Last 5 minutes, masters. Totally be with your breath. If the mind distracts, tell the mind it's okay. There is nothing to fix. And get back to your breath. Slowly bring your awareness to your body, masters. Slowly bring your awareness from your breath to your body. Do not open your eyes. Totally bring your awareness to your surroundings. Bring your awareness to the room, to your seat, to your chair. Make sure you're completely aware of your surroundings. Slowly rub your hands together, masters, and place them on your closed eyes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Slowly remove your hands from your closed eyes, and open your eyes with a beautiful smile, masters. And give yourself a big round of applause. Another big round of applause. Somebody switch on the light, masters. Everybody get up and give yourself a big round of applause. The energy should come out of your hands and palms. We are all alive and aware, so clap should be very loud. Thank you, masters, for giving me this great opportunity to have this great conversation with you, beautiful masters, this evening, and the amazing opportunity to meditate with you, for which I am very grateful to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for your love. Thank you for coming here. Thank you so much. Uma, thank you, madam. Yeah, just please be seated. The mic has been discharged, so you just knock it out.
So, how was it, masters?
Amazing!
Online also we saw wonderful comments. So thank you all masters for joining. It was amazing session, amazing wisdom. I think we all have at least something to take away today and make a change starting now. How many of you are with me? One change, each of us, at least one. Let's take that. At least one thing we are looking forward and making our lives more happier with awareness and prioritizing what we need to do in the right order. Let's take it away. Thank you so much again, madam. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I would like to just request our core team to do a small felicitation. Srilata, Navya, Sukrita. Sushma,
Dinesh. Both. Thank you, Amma. Thank you so much. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
While madam is here, we will invite all of you for a group picture so that we can then go back to dinner. Vicky, come here, move the table. No, we'll just move the table. Laptop also. Yeah. That side of the table. There's some of you because it downloads. We'll then. Masters, all of you, please join us.
Thank you so much, Amma. Thanks to you all. And the little princess too. Yeah, one more. One more. Come. You can sit with me now. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can continue. Yeah, just keep it turning. Sure.